We stopped right by Pasuk Tet.
Your call has been
Perek
forwarded
Tet
to
Vav,
voicemail. The person you're
which
trying
is the 15th Perek. We stopped in the middle, Pasuk Tet. Just a reminder, we're in the middle of, Yehoshuah was in the middle of dividing the lands that they already got. And this was after the 7 years. So we had a case that first Caleb came to him with all the Shevet Yehuda and told him, right, Caleb said, you promised me, Moshe promised me to the land of Hebron, the city of Hebron. So Yehoshuah gave it to Caleb, and then the Paskim started telling all the Gevul of, all the borders of Yehuda, which is all of it from the south. Actually, by the end we have a good map. Look at all of it to the end. This whole section is of Yehuda, page 251. So started telling us all the way, all these Yehuda sections, all the borders, which is very big land. Yehuda got a very big land. And going all the way up to Yerushalayim, right? So that's where we stop, Pasuk of Yerushalayim. So let's go back a little bit about Yerushalayim. Pasuk Chet, and it says, V'ala ha'gebul, gei behinom el. Yes, Pasuk Chet. Yeah, Pasuk Bagesh. Right? Ha'gebul behinom el ketef ha'yebutzi, so goes all the way to the shoulder of the Yebutzi, min Negev from the south, he Yerushalayim. So that's the city of Yerushalayim. V'ala ha'gebul el Rosh Hahar, so it says, then it goes up to the head of the mountain.
Yehuda.
That's what the Yehuda is. Gebul goes to Yerushalayim, and then it says on top of it goes all the way up to the Rosh of the mountain, Al Pi Gehinom, Yama to the west, Asher Bikse Emek Refaim Safona. So Rashi says, it's the name of this. It sounds like, I know, sounds like, it's not. Okay, so, Ve'Allah, Ve'chuli Be'ginam, Rashi says, El Ketef HaYebutzi Min Negev, Nimsa Yerushalayim Chutz. Okay, اون که گفتیم قسمت تمام یروشلایم خارج از یهودا است except that strip. One strip of it gets to that.
قبل از بنیامین.
That strip goes all the way up to the Mizbeach, right? That's why that part of Mizbeach we said doesn't have Yesod. Okay, and then it says it goes all the way up to Ein Itim. Right? Ein Itim is the highest place of the mountain. So that's what David HaMelech was having a problem finding place of Beit HaMikdash. David HaMelech and I think was Natan and David, they were trying to figure out where to put the Beit HaMikdash, where should we put? So they figured the highest place. They went to Ein Itim, but David says cannot be. Right? He knew it's wrong. So he found a pasuk, he says, Ben Ketafav. Ketafav means what? Shoulders. It cannot be the highest place. Highest place is the Rosh. He should have said that Rosh. Why he says Ben Ketafav? Means a little bit less than a Rosh. Then he came down a little bit. Haram Morion, he found the place of Yerushalayim. That's the darasha he made.
من نمیفهمم، من خیلی گیجی نگاه دارم گیج میشه. میگه مگه یروشلایم رو نداد؟ خب
همه یروشلایم. part of Yerushalayim belongs to Yehuda, part of it belongs to Binyamin.
بنیامین توش چیزی نداره، یعنی پشت دتریه.
Most of
But
Yerushalayim
the
is
Beit HaMikdash sits on Benjamin.
Beit HaMikdash sits where قسمت Binyamin اینجا.
That's what matters.
This part.
He has prime
You see
real
that
estate.
strip goes,
Oh, yeah. پیدا کرد.
is right here.
این همش بنیامینه. این مپ اسرائیل، این همش بنیامینه.
خب بیت المقدس کجاست؟
بیت المقدس اینجا توشه.
تو قسمت Binyamin. اینجا که one strip of Yehuda goes inside it, همونجا بیت HaMikdash است. یک part of it.
اینجا یهودا این پایین است. هرچی اینجاست.
میگه تمام اینجا زده یهودا.
Well, he has the same
این
mass.
تیکه کوچیک است.
Kochkem, yeah.
شیمعون یهودا.
So Yerushalayim is part, most of it is in Binyamin, but part of it, I mean Beit HaMikdash, sorry, not Yerushalayim. Beit HaMikdash, part of it is in Binyamin, part of it is یه قسمت خیلی کوچیکش مال یهوداست.
اینجا میگه
Basically Yerushalayim is divided by Binyamin and Yehuda. حالا since David HaMelech made this darasha of the Ben Ketefah and figured out that Yerushalayim cannot be the highest place when Ketef is shoulder, goes going down a little bit as Ein Gitim, so they found the place. Doeg Hadomi and books bring that Doeg Hadomi became jealous of David because of this. Doeg was the one that made Lashon Hara about David to Shaul, when the Shaul went and killed Nov Irakwanim. Whose Lashon Hara was? Doeg.
اسمش رو خودش.
Why he became jealous? Because of this. What's so important to become jealous? Because he figured out that now the kingdom is going to get to him. Now that he knew this, the place of Beit HaMikdash, that means his descendant or his descendant is going to build it. Not Shaul. Shaul was not from Yehuda. Shaul was from Binyamin. So they said, Shaul is not going to build. What's going to be? David became jealous of him.
خب دوئگ چی کاره بوده؟ دوئگ was from
Advisor of Shaul.
شما الان کجا دیدید ربی کجا اینو نوشته؟
این از یشیوا. ربی موشه به خاطر ربی موشه.
وقت میگی
نه اسرائیل رفتن بالتیمور.
که ما روی نامد. من بالتیمور.
No, I think you're in Baltimore with Rafi.
ربی شوب.
Okay, so we continue Pasuk Tet. V'ta'ar hagebul and the gebul curved. Are we going? Now that we went up to the mountain and the border.
گهینوم یعنی چی؟ منظورش چی؟
اسم place. Doesn't mean Gehenna. Gay is like valley of Hinnom. Okay. V'ta'ar hagebul curves. Miro Shahar, right? Imagine drawing line here. So go all the way up the hall, and now we're curving. Go from the Rosh Hahar, El Mayan main Neftoach to the spring of main Neftoach. That's the name of a spring. Vayatza El Are Har Ephron, and came to the towns of Har Ephron, Beta'ar, and it again curves again, Hagebul, Be'alat, which is the name of a place, which is he Kriyat Yarim. That's called Kriyat Yarim. That's the new name of it is Kriyat Yarim. V'nasav Hagebul. Now Hagebul turns mi Ba'ala from Ba'al, Yama El Har Seir towards west, towards Har Seir, Va'avar El Ketef Har Yarim, and goes past by shoulder of Har Yarim, Misafona. These are mostly names, so don't get bored. He Kesalon. Okay, that's the name of it. The new name is Kesalon. Vayarad Bet Shemesh Va'avar Timna. So as Bet Shemesh passes, goes to Timna. ויסע הגבול אל כתף עקרון, again goes back, it goes through the shoulder of עקרון, צפונה to the north, ותא על הגבול, שכרונה ועבר הר הבעלה, again goes through הר הבעלה, ויצא יבנאל, והיו תוצאות הגבול ימה. The outer גבול, the border is Yama to the west. Okay, or Gebul Yam. Now we're going to the west border. The west border is easy. Hayam Agadol, Mediterranean Sea. Right, you see that in the. This is the west border.
This is for.
And it's the Yehuda Sea.
Okay.
Part of the. نه خب this part. اینا یهودا هنوز این پایینش آره بالا هم همش داد ولی اینجا فعلا در درباره یهودا حرف میزنه right یا مگدول و گبول زه گبول and that's his border right گبول بین یهودا سبیب لمشبخوتا all around for his مشبخوتا so this wraps around the whole circle of Yehuda. Right? اونا هنوز بهش نرسیدیم به کی فعلا از پایین شروع کردیم از کجا شروع کردیم از یهودا that's it هنوز
پس اینجا که نوشته شیما اینجا که نوشته
برگردیم
ها شیما
اونا بعد میاد yes coming up ולקלב בן יפונה נתן חלק בתוך בני יהודה and to קלב בן יפונה he gave a part in the section of יהודה על פי השם ליהושע the same way that Hashem told Yehoshuah את קריית ארבע אבי הענק Kiryat Arba. Remember that Hebron used to call Kiryat Arba because of the the giants, the father of the giants. He Hebron, which is the new name of it is Hebron. Vayoresh Misham Caleb. Remember, Caleb said, "I'm strong. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go capture it myself." Right? Vayoresh Misham Pasuk Yudalet. Vayoresh Misham Caleb drove away from there, from the Kiryat Arba, Et Shalosha Bnei Anak. Right? The three giants, he managed to get rid of from Hebron. Et Sheshai v'et Achimai v'et Tamli Yaldei Anak, the sons of the giant, which was with the father became Arba, so that's why they called it Kiryat Arba.
The sons of giants were also giants? Or they were...
Yes. Remember in Pasha Shalach, he said, Ve'i be'enehem ke chagavim.
Grasshoppers.
We look like grasshoppers compared to them.
But that's what they thought. Mm-hmm. That's where they were wrong, because that was their ideology.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Vayal misham el Yoshe, but the Pashad is they were very big, giant. Vayal misham el Yoshvei Debir. Okay, he went to the people who live in Debir. B'shem Debir lefanim Kriyat Sefer, and the name of the Debir used to be Kriyat Sefer. Now comes something very interesting. You imagine Caleb went and got rid of all these giants. Right? Now he comes to Kriyat Sefer, which is a small town. Vayomer Caleb, he couldn't capture it. He said what? Vayomer Caleb, Asher yakeh Kriyat Sefer ulkada menatati lo et achsa beti leisha. Whoever captures this Kriyat Sefer, right? He did and capture it. I'm going to give my daughter Achsa to her as a wife, right? Vale. Which reminds me of Masachet Tanit, Amud Dalet. It says what? 3 people, Shalosha, Sha'alu Shelo Kehogin. 3 people, they ask improper. 2 of them Hashem answered properly, the other one, Hashem didn't answer him, he messed up. Who are those 3? One of them was Eliezer. Evet, Abraham. گفت هر کس بیاد دختره به ما بده, I'm going to marry her for Ishaq. So maybe something would have been wrong with her. Maybe she's lame, maybe she's blind, something, right? So that was not proper asking, but Hashem, anyways, brought someone good to her. Next one that didn't ask properly was Shaul. Shaul HaMelech. هر کس گلیاتو بکشه دخترمو بهش میدم میخواد.
پس اون کی بود که گفت اگه این جنگو ببریم هرچی از
اون سومیش بود. دومی کی بود؟ شاول HaMelech. هر کس که گلیاتو بکشه I'm gonna give my میخال my daughter to him. اگه ممزر میومد چی؟ عبد میکشتش چی؟ راید گمارو میپرسه. ولی با این حال چون که قلبش خوب به خدا بود خدا آدم خوب براش فرستاد. داویدو فرستاد. Right? Then یفتح گیلادی اون با اینکه شد شفت ولی خیلی آدم چیزی بود. تو بیابونا بزرگ شده بود. Okay? He said, oh, the first one that comes, if I win, the first thing that comes from my door, I bring as a sacrifice. کی اومد؟ He was thinking one of his animals میکنم. کی دخترش اومد؟ که زهول مخلوقی که راستی دخترش رو sacrifice کرد یا فرستش تو کوه تا همونجا تا آخر عمرش. Anyways, that for him wasn't answered properly because his answer. How come we don't say here اینجا هم داره میگه هر کس که این شهر رو بگیره چی؟ دخترمو بهش میدن. How come the Gemara doesn't bring this? So because of that, Gemara says doesn't mean capturing a town. There's a whole background about this story. Right? This is just a premise. Kriyat Sefer is talking about Sefer. What's written in the Sefer Torah. So it says, the Midrash says, when Moshe was dying, he came to Yehoshuah, I'm dying, that's it. Hashem told me any minute, that's it. Any questions you have, tell me right now. Do you have any questions? He says, what question? I've been with you from the beginning till now. Didn't you write about me, Lo Yamish, Yehoshuah, Mia Ohel, right? Yehoshuah is tent Moshe تکون نخورد. همیشه اونجا بود. What question? Whatever you know, I know. Right? Because of that, Hashem made it that after Moshe died, they lost 300 halachot. They forgot 300 halachot. And they had many kushiot. Okay, so what happened is now that's the catch. Here it says, whoever comes and Kriyat Sefer, whoever comes, brings back those halachot, dokhtar man be umidam. So it wasn't asking something.
Wow.
He's asking for a Talmid Chacham. Right? The biggest Talmid Chacham. And then Gemara says, Rashi says, actually, the Ruach HaKodesh. Ki umad b'shadat. Well, Kedah, Atniel ben Kenaz. Atniel ben Kenaz came. And Rashi says he used Ruach Kodesh. Right? Achi Kalev. Who is Atniel ben Kenaz? Remember Kenaz? Goftim?
It's his half-brother?
His half-brother. Remember Kalev's mother died and his father died, his mother married Kenaz. Right? That's why he called her Kenazi. So Achniel, his half-brother, came and brought all the halachot back. All of them. Well, Kedah Achniel ben Kenaz, Achi Kalev, Vayten lo ed Achsa, Bitol Ishad. And they say Achsa was very, very beautiful lady. بعد هر کس میدیدنش whoever used to see her
کسی
he
اسم
would tell
بچه‌شو
to his
نمی‌دونه اتنیل.
اتنیل خیلی اسم قشنگی
معنیش چیه؟
اتنیل
هشم گیفت داده. مثل یوناتان اتنیل.
comes could be from it
نی ال اتنیل. It's a good name.
اتنیل
یالا بیار اتنیل.
بزرگ هاشم به شاطبا
اتنیل و نوریل.
اتنیل بیار.
بزرگ هاشم okay okay so basically he gave his daughter to his own half brother to Atniel Caleb's half brother
Yeah, Caleb's half brother.
داده به عموش دیگه طبعا.
ولی
تو ایران خیلی میشد. اینجا هم شد.
نه عموش نیست.
عموش نیست it could be that they're not even
برادرن چون که پدرش با مادرش عروسی کرده بود. نه مادرش با پدرش.
مادرش
با پدر ادنیل عروسی.
با پدر ادنیل عروسی کرده آره
با ادنیل از
It could
مادرش
be from different as mother from different fathers okay وهی به بوآ when she came
پس از یکی مادر نبودن اتنیل و آخا
ادنیل و کالب.
کالب بن یفونه.
No. Two different.
نه از two different fathers same mother
سیم مادر. پس میشه عموش.
his father died
عموش میشه.
yeah his
How?
نه
دو تا برادر بودن. یه برادر یه دختر زایده.
پسر دختر برادرش رو گرفته
دختر بعد یعنی میشه
آره برادرش
زن
نیستش رو
عموش شده.
گرفته.
آره نیستش رو
زن
گرفته
عموش شده.
اوکی
من تو آمریکا هم دیدم کسی زن داییش بشه.
وهی به بوآ و تستهو and when she came she urged him
مشهدی ها رو ماشاءالله ببین.
لشئول made Abia Sadeh to ask a field from her father
ندیدیم.
چی شد؟
قدیما داشته.
yeah it says when she came she was urging right Rashi says hita asma lipol ragleha right if when it says betisnach right betisnach means she roll slide down from the malachamor slide off from donkey to ask for a field
از پدرش میگه.
as pederes. Vayom Allah Caleb Malach. Caleb told him what happened. What's with you? What do you want? Basically, she came, fall on the legs of the father, begging him. چرا پرناسا نداریم؟ و تومر تنالی the daughter, Caleb's daughter, yeah. و تومر تنالی she told him, give me bracha, give me پرناسا, I need پرناسا. کی ارس هنگیو نتتانی, you gave me southern land, زمین خشک بمون دادی, right? و نتتا لی گلوت مایم and give me spring of water و ایتن لو گلوت علیود و گلوت تختیود and he gave her the upper springs and the lower springs. Okay, so
Upper Springs چیه؟
these are probably deeper things that
خخما
you
پس.
just آره درباره خخما is talking about خیلی اینجا درباره‌اش حرف نزنه ولی it has deeper meanings upper springs and lower springs basically what she wanted he gave.
زود.
Okay, Miguel, basically, one of the experiences that in Adnei Lamash was a big Talmid Chacham. She wanted to have a source of livelihood که بشینه ادنیل فقط استدی کنه. مجبور نباشه بره کار بکنه. Okay. He was asking for the father for a source of livelihood. که ادنیل بشینه تورا بخونه. Don't make him busy.
She wasn't after the money.
With other things.
She wasn't a gold digger.
Yeah. She was very smart. They say. Okay.
زود نخلت شوهرش بخونه.
آره. یه چیز به ما بده اتوماتیک پرنسا بیاد که من شوهرم مجبور نباشه بره کار کنه. بره بشین همیشه بخونه. Don't take him away from his learning. Okay, that's ונתן, אוקיי, זאת נחלת מטה בני יהודה למשפחותם. So this is it. That's the נחלה of בני יהודה. והיו, now we're going to count the towns. Okay. Name of all the towns of Yehuda. Very interesting. That counts all the towns. And by the end we'll see that the numbers don't match. We'll see why. Okay. והיו הערים מקצה למטה בני יהודה. The towns of the Mata Yehuda, El Gebul Edom, Banegev, until the border of Edom in the south, Kapsa Edar, Yagor. These are the name of the towns all the way in the south. Kina, Dimuna, Ada.
Dimona is where they have the nuclear site.
Yeah. Kina v'dimona ba'arada. So this, they say, the Farshim say these are not really names of the towns. These are referring to something that's like a code. It says what? Kol kina means kol sheyesh lo kina al chavero, and dimona means what? Domem. هر کس که has problems. Something problem against his friend. دوستش اذیتش کرده. And he's quiet. ודומם עד עדה. The שוכן עדי עד, which is Hashem, עושה לו דין. He's going to take care of his judgment.
چون که دهنشو باز نکن.
دهنشو باز نکن. Hashem is going to take care of it.
Even if your friend did bad to you, don't open your mouth. Hashem is going to take care of it.
That's it.
But I don't know about that. مردم سوء استفاده میکنن از آدمای.
Okay. If you read, this really needs real emunah to do such a thing.
Rabbi Moshe همچون چیزی چجوری پاسیبلیه؟
That's what it says. Gemara brings this. Okay, بکدش.
آقا
بخس.
نه شما.
Try it. بکدش. من چند دفعه بهت گفتم الان کسی که میگه از کسی پول قرض میکنه مثل که از هشم قرض کنه. اگه اون بهت نده هشم باید بهت بده.
نرم دنبال پولم پس.
You do your اشتدلود. اگه نمیخواد بده اگه don't make yourself so upset.
در میزنم پولم بگیرم.
برو خدا پدر میگم
من واسه میرم در میزنم. ادرس بدید.
Okay, let's go to the rest
Give me
of the names.
10%, I'll do it for you.
بعدن داستان شوید میده.
بگیدش. اینه کسی هزینه نداشته باشه که کنات
نداره.
اگه نداره.
I'll be your collection agency.
من که گفتم در بشتیم پاسو کس. Don't worry about it. Hashem is going to give you. بکدش
100 برابر انشالله.
بکدش بخسور ویتناز وزیب بتلم ובלות וחסור וחדתה וקריות חסרון היא חצור. That's the name of the new name. עמם ושמע ומולדה וחסר גדה וחשמון בית פלט וחסר שואל ובאר שבע ובזיותיה בעלה ואיים ואסם These are all the name of the different towns. Ve'elotad, ve'chisel, ve'charma. Another code is coming. Ve'siklag, umedamna, ve'sansana. Again, Mepharshim said this. Sitkat. כל שיש לו סעקד לגמל חברו. כסי has a screaming about פרנסה on his friend. یه کاری کرده دوستش اومده یه کاری که پرنسه اینو کم کرده stop کرده اومده بغل دستش مثلا مغازه باز کرده right او مدمنا چیه he keeps quiet دمم و سنسنا هشوخن به سنه the one that was in the burning bush right Oselodin is going to take care of his judgment okay توکل به هشم باشه هشم brings parnasa not competition then you have to make your emunah and bitachon stronger.
Give me his number, I'll call him for you.
Okay. ולבאות ושילחים ועין רימון וכל Okay, halal. Now comes your answer to your question about Shimon. It says ועין רימון and then it says כל ערים 29 וחסריהם. All the towns are 29 and their suburbs, their villages. What 29? We counted 38 towns. If you count them, they add up to 38 towns. Right?
9.
Radak.
9 is missing.
Right? Radak says, Timsa Shalashim Shmona. If you count them, you find 38. Right? ותשע יתרים היו לבני שמעון. The extra 9, they went to בני שמעון.
اینجا که میگه 43
One second.
43 تا شهر بوده.
کجا؟
مال یهودا
29 نوشته. If you count all of it is 38 و اینجا نوشته 29. That's okay. So that Shimon, the towns of Shimon that you showed me in the part of Yehuda, کجا بود مالتون نوشته شیمون؟
وسط همین یهودا.
Yeah. 9 towns they got here. Bnei Shimon. We'll get to it why. Okay. So the Radak all counts all the names and tells you which one is which. Okay. That's 29.
Says we're giving to Shimon.
Bashefela. Okay, this was. Now we go to the valley. In the valley, Eshtaol v'Sa'ar v'Sha'araim. At that time, v'Hagidra v'Gedorotaim. These are other towns. Those towns.
Other than the 38?
Yes, other than 38. We're going. That was the southern part. Now we're going to Shefela. Shefela is what the lower land. In the lower land, we're going to have a lot more towns. Arim, Arba Asa, Bechasrem. So you have 14 here and the villages.
This is still going to Yehuda.
Yehuda. Those are the towns in their lower, like a lowlands.
Yeah.
Senan v'chadasha u'migdal Gad v'dilaon v'hamisfa v'yaktiel lachish u'baskat v'eglon v'chabon v'lachmas v'chitlish v'gidrot ben dagon v'na'ama u'migdam arim 16 v'chasrem. So another 16 groups them by their region, right? Another 16 and their villages. Imagine all these towns that they captured. It's a lot of towns they
این
captured.
اسمای تازه است که خود اسرائیل گذاشته یا مال
Nah, a lot of them were the original names. Some of them it tells you the new name. Libna ve'eter ve'ashan ve'iftach ve'ashna ve'nesiv nesiv ve'kil'a ve'achziv umerash umarasha arim tesha ve'chasrim. So another 9 and their villages. Akron u'benuteha ve'chasreha. Akron and the villages and the suburbs and the villages. Me'ekron ve'yama kol asher al yad Ashdod ve'chasrehem. Ashdod ve'chasrehem. Ashdod ke alan ham az Ashdod, right? As Ekron to the west, all anything that close to Ashdod and their villages. Ashdod benuteha ve'chasreha. So khod Ashdod and the villages and the suburbs. Azah benuteha ve'chasreha. Azah and the suburbs and the chasra and the villages again. Al Nachal Misraim V'Hayam Hagadol U'Gibul. All the way to the Yam Hagadol, which is their border. Now we're going off the lowland. Now we're going to go to the mountains. You see هر جا که مشه به هر قسمتی داده همه جور لند داشتن. Right? Lowland داشتن، ولی داشتن، mountains داشتن. I mean to mountains. The towns in the mountains. وبهار شامیر ویتیر وسخا ودانا وکریت سنا هی دیبیر. Dibir is the new name of it. وعناب واشتما وعنایم وگوشن وخولون خولون هم اونجاست وگیلو آریم اخد اثار وخسرهم. So these are the another 11 plus the villages. عرب روما و اشعان و یانوم و به تپوخ به افاق و خمتا و کریاد اربع هی خبرون. That's the Hebron that we were talking about, that Kalevtus. و سوار و سیور آریم تشا و خسرهم. Another 9 and their villages. ماون کرمل و یازه و یتا ויזל ויקרעם וזנוח הקין גבעה ותימנה ערים 10 וחסרם. Another 10 and their villages. חלול בצור וגורר ומערת בית ומערת ובית ענות ואלתקון וערים 6 וחסרם. Another 6 and their villages. Kiryat Baal. He Kiryat Ya'arim, which is the same as Kiryat Ya'arim. Ve Kharaba Arim Shetaim Bechasrem. This is only 2 and their villages. Bamidbar Ben Araba Middin. Okay, now we go to Bamidbar in the desert part. Bet Araba Middin Ve Sachacha. והנשפן הנפשן ועיר המלך, עיר המלך هم کنار یم המלכه ועין גדי هنوز هم اونجاست. عریم 6 וחסריהן. Okay, the last pasuk says ועד היבוסי יושבי ירושלים לא יכלו בני יהודה להורישם. They could not drive away Yebusi that they were in Yerushalayim. וישב היבוסי את בני יהודה בירושלים עד היום הזה. And Yebusi dwelled in Yerushalayim with בני יהודה until now. Why? What was the problem? They were so strong.
Who's that Yebusi?
One of the nations that were there. They were in Yerushalayim because of they were grandchildren of Abimelech. Right? الان تازه شد که ابراهام چیکار میکنه؟ میره با ابیملخ کابینت میبنده. یعنی میگه نینی نختی میگه بچه همون هم دیگه اذیت نکنن. So this is it. They were grandchildren of Abimelech. So that's why they couldn't do it. because of the promise of Abraham. نه که زورشو نداشتن، پرمیشنشو نداشتن.
پس یعنی عربای با
نه همشون.
جنراشن بعدنش میشه چند تا 3 تا جنریشن گفته بود.
پس الان دیگه بیرونشون میشه که
الان میشه که
سواس
آقای لوی دست به کار شد. آقای لوی دست به کار شد.
بله. So the whole they said it was the whole problem. Why did Abraham do such a thing?